Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to the Social Strategy Podcast, bringing you the best in online business, social media, and good old-fashioned networking. And on Mondays, mindset. So yes, we are talking about mindset. I'm doing something a little bit different with the podcast because some of the things that I've run into with entrepreneurs, no matter whether it's a small business, whether or not it's an online business, are mindset issues. And instead of launching a brand new podcast, I wanted to kind of test the waters a little bit with this audience. And I want you guys to let me know what you think. It's really important to me to know that you guys are actually getting some value from what it is that we're talking about. So we're not going to go so much into social media or online business or networking, but we're going to go into the things that create those roadblocks, those things that, make you want to just give up. The things that make you want to stop. If you listen to episode number 8, that's with me and Andrew Warner. We actually go into, limiting beliefs and target fixation, of getting fixated on that one thing that takes you off the path that you're on. And it happens to motorcyclists all the time where they're trying to avoid a hazard, but they end up running into it because for whatever reason, your brain just does not want to pull you away from it. So we're going to be talking about mindset issues in this episode on Mondays, Mindset Mondays. I want to call it the Your Miracle Mindset Monday. I'm not really sure on the name yet, but I want you guys to let me know what you think. So right now, I want to talk about the power of now, because so many entrepreneurs don't focus on what's going on right now, and that's what you need to focus on. They talk about and they think about, I want to be a good writer one day, or I want to be a writer one day, or I want to be a runner one day. And it really doesn't matter what the actual goal is. Have you ever said to yourself that one day I'd like to be whatever? You can fill in the blank. Have you wanted to be, become something in this lifetime? The thing is that you know what that is right now, and you've got the ability to become that right now. It's just a matter of shifting your awareness. And a lot of people don't understand that, hey, if I want to run a marathon, I need to start running today. So stop what you're doing, put on some running shoes and start running. It is literally that easy. And a lot of people just don't embrace it and they don't understand it. The real difference between you today and someone, who's not been running every day, if we're taking running as the example, the only thing is that you haven't started running yet. It's a simple accumulation of moment-to-moment choices. So someone that's been running a year and you today, if you haven't been running, it's those moment-to-moment choices that you make that will make the difference in the type of runner that you become. So if you want to be successful in business, switching over to business, it's those choices that you make every day. If you want to be a better salesperson, it's those moment-to-moment choices. Did you realize that you've got 1,440 opportunities in a day to decide what you want to do? That's how many minutes are in a day. And you can decide every minute what you're going to put your efforts and what you're going to put your actions towards. So if you took the morning off to sleep in, don't worry, because you've got 100 other opportunities to make something happen. You've got all types of opportunities all day. Every minute is a new chance to make something happen. I remember when my oldest was growing up and she would have some kind of challenge in school, or she would do something wrong and she would get in trouble. Every time she got in trouble, and it was something that was, one of those bad habits that you try to work kids through, one of those things, I would say, okay, now I know I yelled at you and we talked about this and I'm upset, and right now I just don't like what you did, this, and that. But understand this, tomorrow is a new day. When that sun comes up, it's a new day and you have new opportunities, and you can either make good choices or you can make bad choices. But it's totally up to you to repeat the same mistakes that you did today. So let's have a better day tomorrow. And when we wake up tomorrow, the slate is clean and you can write your own story. I would tell her that every time we had a big, disagreement, as far as, dad-daughter type disagreement, stuff in school and stuff like that. It's like, look, every day is a new day to make a new opportunity. Your past does not equal your present, and a minute ago does not equal right now. So focus on the now. Focus on what you want to get done. Take the next minute right now to do something awesome. All right, guys, that's it for the podcast. This is going to be a short form, quick, boom, boom, boom. One thing about mindset. We're not going to talk about a lot of issues. We're just going to talk about one thing and focus on one thing. And today's theme is the power of now. What can you do right now, right in this minute, to change your direction? Do it now. Write it down. Write down what you want to do. Put on some running shoes, go running. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Make that phone call. Pick up the phone. Make that sales call. The worst thing that can happen is that they say no. But what's happening right now is that you're not talking to them. So pick up that phone and make that sales call. Do your thing. All right, guys, this is Vernon Ross, and I will catch you guys on the next Mindset Monday.